All right, we should be good. All right, add that to the Road to Glory. Tags. Gucci. Ethan, what's up, bud? All right, that should be good there. What do you think about 5K packs at the moment? We can go over that in a second. Let me add this to the Discord. Making some 80+ packs and starting to craft some icons. All right, dope. We should be good now. What's up, dudes? How's everyone doing today? Welcome to the stream. Alex. Want to open my 82 pluses? Do you have all three done? I feel like 5K packs could be good at the moment. We could do that. Give me a sec, dudes. We're going to walk through our club real quick, and then we'll kind of talk about what we're doing today. So after that, we can kind of discuss what's the most efficient way. Give me a sec. All right. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite. Welcome back to another live stream. Today we are going to be crafting some 80 pluses with stuff we have laying around our club. We're going to be doing some league SBCs while we're at it. And we're going to be seeing if we can start crafting Roberto Carlos, the icon. So if you guys do enjoy the stream, feel free to smack the like button. Subscribe if you're new. We'll do it like we always do it. Every 10 likes, we will make an 80+ pack. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, smack that like button. Sub if you're new. I think last stream we got 40+ likes, so we were able to craft 4 80+ packs. We got a decent amount of fodder off a stream. I don't know if you guys noticed in the Discord, but I've been putting kind of some of the stuff we've been getting. We were able to craft Tavernier. We're going to start crafting Carlos, and it's kind of full speed ahead for Team of the Year. We had a lot of packs just sitting around. Let's see what we're at now. I did open up some, so we're back under 600. But I opened like 30 tradable Electrum packs. So we got Allison 90 rated. We got David Silva 86 tradable. So we've been making some coins. We've been selling some stuff on. We have a bunch of silvers. The goal today is to get over 3,000 cards again and just keep the grind going. You got them ready? Let's do it then, Danny. Let's start the episode by opening your 82 pluses. Should I complete marquee matchups after squad battle rewards? You could if you wanted to. That'd probably be a very cheap time to do it. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do 5K packs, man. I don't think it's worth my time. There's nothing special in packs that I'd want to potentially get. I'd rather craft League SBCs. But if you guys want to try it, let me know in Discord what you guys get. Mark Discord in chat. Did the mid icon for swaps. Got Bobby Moore. We didn't play. We forgot to sign up for Weekend League this weekend, so we're unable to get any more swaps right now. I'm debating what I want to do. So we have the 83 times 25 already. I want to get the 85 times 5 done, but I really don't want to play anything to get it. So we'll have to take a look at what I have to do. Most likely it will be the friendly ones, because we have 2 of the friendlies we can do for the I believe it's the Premier League team, first owner, 7 players, La Liga first owner, 7 players, And then we can do the, or one of the swaps for the, what's it called? The 7 wins with a whole Brazil team. We'll do that. So that's probably going to be the route we take it. When does Team of the Year come out? Hopefully soon, man. Hopefully this next weekend. That's what I'm planning on. All right. I think this is the defender one. We'll start with this. You thought Team of the Year would come out tomorrow? Why would you think it comes out tomorrow? What has been released that would suggest that? The voting ends tomorrow. Is there a code release that shows it comes out tomorrow? Because I haven't been up to date. You guys are going to know more than me. Dude, these 82s are so bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Ethan, I believe in the United States they're pretty sold out too. I'm probably going to get a PlayStation way past my birthday. I'm in no rush though. I'm fine with the PS4. Dude, this may be the worst pack opening I've ever done for 82 pluses. Okay, at least we got a board. Alright, sorry about that, Danny. Wish we could have gotten better. FIFA crashes a lot on the PlayStation 5. I've heard it has. Alright, let's see. What should we do? So, we went through Sudamericana almost twice already today. I think I'm going to go back to grinding that. In terms of packs, do we have any mixed player packs? Okay, we have one mixed player pack. I'm curious to see what we get out of the Sudamericana. So we'll go through it again. Obviously, the best pack's the Prime Electrum. But then this one is a Premium Gold Jumbo. Yes. Premium Mixed Players. Small Prime. So we get one Mixed Players pack we can open each time through. And then basically 6 tradable silver packs that get us a lot of coins. We hit the like goal. Hey, let's get it, dudes. We'll craft an 80 plus. What are non-rare golds worth today? You got to check the buy now, buddy. I have no idea. You're going to do Kaka quite cheap. I'm waiting to do Kaka during Team of the Year. I'm trying to think what would be the best way to take this. So if we did Carlos first because he goes away before Kaka does, we only have 22 days to do him. I'm debating with the cards we have if we just start like down here and knock out the 83 and the 84 team and wait till we get some super high fodder to do it up here. I think that might be the way to go. That's not even that bad of a... Oh, that's not bad whatsoever. Yeah, I could probably start here with the 84 with the inform. Or that one. Alright, let's do the mixed players pack and then we'll make the 80 plus dudes. See what fodder we can get. Any good squad battle investments? Anything that you think will go back up in price. So we have another 2 days of repeatable SBCs. So non-rare golds are going to go back up in price, in my opinion. So in your head, I would think, why would cards go back up? And if you can figure out the reason why they would go back up, that's the investment you want to make. So for example, non-rare golds. The reason they're down is because they're going to get spammed on the market due to squad battle rewards. The reason they'd go back up is there's going to be a whole bunch of demand for people trying to do repeatable SBCs up until the last minute. Ethan, if you want him in your team, get him. If you don't want him in your team, don't get him. Simple as that. Mendy's better than Carlos? All right, so which card do we have to put in? We have to do Cooper Miners, or however you say that. Joseph, how's it going today, bud? All right, let's do eredivisie. Okay, we got 3 there. It's crazy the price of gold cards right now. What are they at? It doesn't seem that crazy. If they're around 1K or less, that's what they typically are. How do you craft these now? We've been using our untradables that we get from League SBC packs, and then we slowly craft it. All right, so we have no Serie A. League 1 we're keeping, or we don't have EPL, I should say. We're out of Serie A. Bundesliga, I think I'm going to keep right now. Okay, there's one. Let's see, what other league could we do? Eredivisie we look through. MLS we might have some. Let's see, let's keep the championship. We can get rid of Liga NOS. You think rare golds will rise during Team of the Year? Yes. How much will they rise and what cards will rise completely depends on what we get. So what I would do if I were you dudes, I would discard invest as much as you can. So each league, if you can get rare golds for their minimum price and just kind of hold on to them, that's going to be your best friend. So, for example, I'd go through the EPL, pick up a bunch of EPLs for 650, 700 coins. I'd pick up a bunch of La Ligas, a bunch of Serie A's for those league-specific 25K packs if we get any. All right, there we go, dudes. Let me know in chat. We're going to do this again at 20 likes, but we're going to do the Daily Mod giveaway right now for this first pack opening. Let me know in chat what you think the rating is going to be for this 80+ player pick. Sunderland won 3-0. Did they actually? GG. So top 5 leagues? I mean anything, but if you think about it this way, center backs are probably going to be the cards to go up the most. So if you get a bunch of rare center backs and hold on to them, that might be your best friend too. I still don't understand how you get coins and do the SBC. I guess you need to watch more. I don't know what to tell you, bro. We do nothing but SBCs, so if you're doing it wrong, you just got to keep watching. Because our coin total keeps going up. 82, 83, 84. Imagine us getting like an Mbappe or something. Hey, let's go. 85 Gaia. That is going to be good for Carlos. GG. Okay, so nobody guessed that. So we'll do Daily Mod at 20 likes. Gate too late, buddy. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. We'll keep this here for a second. Have people stare at it. Let's go, baby. So realistically, I don't think... Do you need an inform for the 88 or 87 rated team? I think you need one for the 86 or 85, I know. The 85 one needs one. That doesn't look like a bad card either. You guessed it yesterday. What happens? First person to guess it correctly gets daily mod, and I believe you weren't the first one to guess correctly on the one we did daily mod. We, after the first one, sometimes ask you guys to guess again, but it's not always for a mod, so keep that in mind. But it's really nothing. It's just like a fun little thing we do in chat. Would you guys be interested if I try to get channel points? Because we have Nightbot set up now. Would you guys be interested if I made like elite coins or something, where if you watch the stream, you earn like currency in the stream, and then we can do fun stuff with it? We've had it before in the past on the channel, but I didn't know what to do with it. Okay, so let's see. We used all untradables to get this. I'm trying to think of what we did. So we grinded a majority of our packs from the smaller League SBCs. We went through League 1 again. So we have another 100k pack, which should bring us to 200k packs. My goal was I wanted to go through the League 1 twice a day. I don't know if I should do that or not. I'm doing it at least once. But twice might lose me coins, and I'm not ready to lose coins yet. Can you link the trading guide? Exclamation mark trading in chat, bud. It's always there. Okay. I guess we could go through Sudamericana again. We got to fill our club up with cards, too, so this might be the best thing to do right now. Let's see. We are close to the championship. We're close to the MLS. Could finish MLS first, depending on the cards we get. Philadelphia, Seattle Sounders. Interesting. Interesting. So we'll for sure be over 5.5 million coins by the end of the day. I think we should use that as the new, like, goal to stay above. Obviously, by Team of the Year, I want to be down back to 5 mil. But I think for now, if we focus on staying above 5.5 mil, we could get away from being as profitable for League SBCs for a little bit. Wario, what's up, buddy? Yeah, bronze packs will give us a lot of the lower Sudamericana cards, so we don't have to bid on them on the market. We'll get some top League SBC cards too, sell those on. Mainly just get cards in our club. The best way to save coins during Sudamericana or any League SBC is bronze upgrades. It will be your best friend. Blue, what's going on, buddy? There we go. Fakir. We need the La Liga to drop soon, man. I got so many La Liga players. Mumbai, how do I grind League SBCs and which one should I do? Joseph, buddy. Not to be that guy, but we literally do this every single day, and I know you've been on the channel for a while now. So if you want to take a look at the trading playlist and specifically the League SBC videos that we have videos on will go in depth for 10 to 15 minutes on how I would personally specifically go over it. But in terms of you being in stream watching me, I guess the question I have to you is, what are you still struggling with, not understanding? Is there something in particular? Like, do you not get the bidding? Do you not get the bronze packs? Do you not get the upgrade packs? Because we do the same things like every day. I think it will. Yeah. I think it's going to be one of the ones that comes in a group with, like, the CSL. If I had to take a guess. I made 130K from Hybrid Nations today. Is that profit on your main account, though, or did you make a new account for that? New account, so it really doesn't count as profit then. As I don't have much money, I always start this and then end up going bankrupt. How many coins are we talking about that you start with, Joseph? $15K. So with $15K, you bidding on silver players for 150 is making you lose all your coins? All right, let's do some. We should probably bid on just Saudi defenders right now, just so we have a solid base in our club. Because we can always sell these on for 200 later, but it's always nice to have this. We're 5 likes away, guys, from another 80+ pack. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to smack the like button. Let me know once we hit 20 likes and we can craft that for you, dudes. Some Ajax fans want to start crowdfunding to get Promes to leave. Wait, why do they want Promes to leave? King, what's up, man? Do you make a lot of loss by opening the bronze packs when you sell the expensive things? Nope. In terms of overall profit from bronze packs this year, just opening up bronze packs, I would say I'm roughly 1 million coins in the positive. If you're struggling to make coins, 1, you're sitting on more profit than you probably think. 2, don't be afraid to try to sell things that you don't think would sell. Especially when you go to bed or like an hour or two before you go to bed and relist a couple times. You have a lot of stuff. Think of it this way. I think this is the easy way to get people to explain it. If you open a bronze pack, right, and you get at least 2 players, you made your coins back, right? Because if you sell them for each 200 a piece, you're at 400 coins. If you sell them for 150 a piece, you're at 300, right? And if you have nothing else but discards, you're going to make your coins back. So, no matter what, you're making your coins back on bronze packs. How long it takes to sell some cards, completely depends what you pack, what league is in, what you choose to rinse. But, again, I will say over and over, a majority of my profit doesn't even come from just the players alone. It comes from putting the crappy bronzes into silver upgrades and using those cards in League SBCs. That's what gets me a whole bunch of coins, because I'm using untradables then to make tradable packs. So basically from something that has no value in the sense of being able to sell it on the transfer market, I can change that into an actual coin balance. And plenty of times we've hit West Brom players that go for 10K, and we filled that out by making a MLS untradable silver team with crappy bronzes in it. So definitely works. The more you do it, the better you get at it. That's kind of League SBCs in general. Manager contracts, 150 to 200 coins, the rare and the non-rare ones on the weekend. If you mass list those, you can get sales on those. But short term, you'll see a coin hit. If you're doing nothing but spamming bronze packs and you're not selling the stuff on right away, it will appear as a short-term coin hit, which it is. But we have a lot more value stored in our club that we'll get to later. It's just not convenient to list it right when we get it. I like to list it in bulk. Raider, what's up, man? You hate promos. Why do you hate promos, though? I guess I don't understand the hatred for promos at the club. Bilal, what's going on, brother? If you don't have a lot of coins, you should not be doing the bronze pack method. If you guys are under 50K, I recommend you stick strictly to silver League SBC players and just set up a bidding filter with them and flip them for double the coins. Do I play champs? Barely. What's good to make long... yeah, bronze packs are long-term profit for sure. Quick profit, flipping cards that people want to buy for some reason. So, non-rare golds people are using for repeatable packs. If you can get them for cheap and sell them for high, that works. League SBC cards people always buy to finish up. So if you guys can get those, you'll be in business. But I can't stress enough. Even if I break even on doing a League SBC with just the players I sell duplicate-wise and then I complete the teams, all my profit comes from these tradable packs then. Like an insane amount of profit. I don't think you guys realize how much profit is available in silver packs. I think that's the most slept-on thing for League SBCs. My rule of thumb is if I'm not having fun, I don't do it. So that's for champs, that's for gameplay in general, that's for League SBCs, trading, anything. If I don't have fun with it, I don't do it. Nothing's worse than treating FIFA like a chore. And see, I have so much fun with these, and I'm not even opening a majority of our packs. Like, wait till Team of the Year when we actually open these up. You'll see even more how much value we're getting. To put in perspective, I opened 30 Electrum packs yesterday off a stream. They're all tradable ones that we got slowly through doing League SBCs. I made about 300K in an hour opening those Electrum packs. Just because we had so many tradable non-rare golds. And we packed 90 Allison, we packed 86 David Silva. There's just so much profit that people don't even realize. Think of it this way too, right? Any pack you have, maybe you have a gold pack that is just sitting in your packs. If you open it when non-rare golds are low in price, you could double the coins you make on the whole pack if you just wait until there's a reason they're high. Same thing with silver packs. If you wait on your silver packs until silver market is high, or you just store everything you get and wait to sell for it when it's high, or you bid on silvers when they're low, store it in your club and wait to sell till they're high, you don't really have to do any trading whatsoever. You just play the waiting game. Sounds good, King. I have to play champs to get coins. Not to be that guy, but that sounds like the absolute worst way to make coins. What do you mean by that, Milad? How many coins are you getting from champs, bro? I can show you how to get more in an hour trading. How do you know which ones are tradable and which ones are untradeable? In terms of... I'm guessing you mean in this pack list. How do I know that? I don't. But by doing League SBCs and doing them over and over, I have an idea of which ones are most likely tradable. Guys, we're 3 likes away from the next 80 plus pack. Once we hit 20 likes, we will craft that for you dudes. Until then, we'll keep grinding, making some bronze packs, doing some upgrades. League SBCs, baby. What's the best way to make 200K fast? These would be my tips, buddy. Take a look at that trading playlist, man. The ones I would recommend are the league-specific ones. So look at the League SBC ones. Check the buy nows. Bid for less and sell for more. That easy. Hey, we had 20 likes, dudes. GG. All right, let's make another 80 plus. Okay, in terms of rares, what do we have to work with? How much do you make an hour? No clue, because I store a majority of my cards and sell when they're higher. So all the profit that I might make short term, let's say I make 50 to 100K an hour. I make more later by selling it when it's double in price. So can't really answer that. I make quite a bit though, as you can see. And I literally only trade with silvers and League SBCs. All right, we'll keep him because we're going to use that for getting a mega pack in the Champions League SBC. We'll use these two. I have a gold non-rares. What's the easiest way to do silver upgrades? Silver upgrades as in putting silver cards in to get 3 non-rare golds? Is that what you mean? We got some Portuguese, got some Chinese, got Liga MX. Okay, we could do Liga MX right now. Dope. All right. We've seen 6 cards from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What hours for you are silver's highest and what time zone am I? This is my time zone right here. I'm Central Time. It completely depends on what's causing silver cards to go up. Typically, it's new SBCs, whether it's a daily SBC, League SBCs, Marquee Matchups. So whenever new content comes out, it's typically my best time for silvers. Without using the cards. Yeah, I can walk through that, Craig, in a second, buddy, after we make this pack. Because I think we're close to having... I think we're close to running through it again, so that should work. All right, all untradables being used right now, not having to spend a single coin. Let's see what we can get. We did not get a daily mod picked. No one guessed correctly on the first 80 plus, so we're going to have you guys guess again right now in chat. Let me know, one guess, what do you think is going to be the highest rated thing in this pack? What's the rating going to be? First person to guess it correctly will get daily mod. Doing good, Mark. How are you doing, man? I would be careful with icon flipping. It takes a lot of market knowledge and understanding of it. You can get screwed over or you can make tons of coins. Just, it's a time investment more than anything. Hello, I am new. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing today, man? Hopefully we get the Liga MX, CSL, La Liga. Hopefully we get all those before Team of the Year. All right, 84, 91, 82, 85, 83, 86, 87, 82, 81. The first one we did, we got an 85 inform, so let's see if we can top that. Ooh, do we have Hoffman already? I think we have Hoffman. Now the question is, do we take him? Milad was the first one to say it. GG, bud. Do we take him and do an SBC? This is the question. Do we take him and do an SBC right now? Because let's take a look at the informs we have. We have Hoffman already. So what we could do is if we take 81 Hoffman, we could start crafting Carlos. We could do the 83 rated team with an inform. Does that sound good? Does that sound like a good use of what we got? I guess before we take it, we can put our players in to see what it would bring us to. All right, let's do that. Let me know in chat, guys. Yes or no? Do you think it would be worth it to take the inform right now and try to complete this team? We'll give this like a minute to go through, and then if it's too hard, we might just take the 80 and do another 80 plus. We can do Berkey. The 80 chem is going to be what's dangerous. That's what I'm worried about personally. Yeah, I don't think we're in a position where we're ready for it, guys. I'll just take the 80. That's the thing that sucks, is when you take untradeable cards, for us to take that inform, we would have to spend coins in order to get him to fit. So, realistically, I think it makes more sense to try to get one more rare and do another 80 plus so that we can not only save our coins, but hopefully get more fodder that's not a duplicate. Bro, should I sell Luis? I bought for 300k and he's 400k. What I've learned in my life is profit's profit. Take the profit. Don't get too greedy because that's when you lose coins. So if you're happy with that, go for it, man. Vinny, yo, what's going on, man? Do I think EA will release good upgrade packs during Team of the Year? I think we'll see the best upgrade packs in terms of what you can potentially get from them during Team of the Year. We're going to see probably league-specific 25k packs and a lot of league-specific chance packs that typically go really well. Jacob, what's going on, man? So, guys, what's the deal with Team of the Year? What's the newest updates we have with it? What did the code say for the people who follow the code? And when is it coming? Is it confirmed? Because voting stops tomorrow, the 18th. Is it confirmed this week? Like this weekend we'll have like the full squad and I can grind it? Because I cannot wait any longer. We're sitting on the 600 packs. Yeah, if you pack that, bud, put it in Discord, homie. Put it in the FIFA channel. Hey, bro, is it crazy or is it dedication? Or is it both? Both, true. Alright, so we're at a 66 rating already. Realistically, if you guys are doing the Sudamericana, I like to get to a 68 or 69. That's what she said. Before we start buying gold cards. But a 68 to 69 rating with a couple gold cards can carry that rating and makes it very easy to then only have to buy a gold card or two for the 70. And then once you get to the 69, it's kind of just, you get everything downhill. Jacob, rip, dude. I was listening to the A9 Skills podcast, and he basically explained how to get top 100 relatively easily, or at least be a better player. And I didn't even really think about it, that you only control one player on the pitch. Therefore, the other 10 players on the field on your team are AI. So if you can break down the AI in the sense of get it to reset as much as possible, if you get countered, that will help out if you play towards the side of the field. If you lose possession and the ball goes out of bounds or there's a foul that happens, you're not going to get counter scored on. I really want to try that now because I feel like that's a really good method. How am I crafting? Vinny, what specifically are you wondering what we're crafting? League SBCs, Icon, 80 plus packs. $80 plus by doing League SBCs and using our untradables in them. So we craft a League SBC for profit. We use the untradable cards in 80 pluses so that we can get fodder. And then we put them into icon teams so that we can get tradable packs and coins out of it. Barcelona are losing in the final, actually. Ooh. Inaki scored. That's a Yo, no. They did not do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The 90-minute OP. He really hit him with that. That's funny. That's smart, but what was that episode with Nep, or was that the first episode? So I don't know exactly what the podcast was called. I was told to look it up. If you type in A9 Skills Podcast and put Nep's name in there, it should pop up. I don't know. I think you have to either listen to it on Spotify or you have to find random channels to watch it on YouTube because it's basically pulled from the live stream. So if you look it up, it should be one of the first videos where you see Nep, A9 Skills, and some other dude. Stick Talk. Yeah. It was really interesting. I think I share a lot of the, not even criticism of EA. Honestly, more than anything, what I got out of that live stream, this might sound wrong, but I actually respect EA more, and I respect them more from a marketing perspective. Being someone who loves marketing, that's what I went to college for. I understand better from that podcast how EA operates as a company, and what they do makes a lot of sense. We may not like it as content creators or as people who play FIFA because we want specific things, but in terms of a business, EA is running a fantastic business model. How do I do the Sudamericana League SBC? If you look in this trading playlist, Drake, we should have the video on there on the Sudamericana specifically. If it's not in there, we have a league-specific League SBC playlist that you can look up on the channel, and I'll walk you through how I do it. Otherwise, you can just kind of watch us do it live. Yeah, I think that's the thing we all need to realize at the end of the day is they're a company. And without like spoiling the whole episode, I'm going to briefly explain one of the things that they talked about. So they brought up the question for how we feel as people playing FIFA and what we want compared to what like a CEO thinks. And basically the way Skills explained it, and I literally never thought about it this way before. Jack, what's up, buddy? But it makes perfect sense. So what Skills said, he said, imagine being a content manager for EA Sports in their FIFA Ultimate Team division, right? And you have a board meeting with the CEO. And your job is to make the best product of the game possible. And you are seeing a lot of people hating on certain aspects of Ultimate Team. And you hear content creators giving you a million things that would be better. You have support behind these ideas. People want it. Overall, it'd make for a better gaming experience for everyone involved. You bring this idea to the meeting. You say, hey, CEO, this is what the community is saying. They think we should make League SBCs packs all tradable. They think that we need to fix gameplay, completely revamp it, have a new system. These are the changes we want to make. And the CEO is going to go, okay, I understand that. How are numbers looking this quarter in terms of sales? How much revenue are we making on the game compared to last quarter or last FIFA people playing? Well, numbers are up 40% in terms of people buying packs, FIFA points, people buying the game, people playing. Numbers are looking good across the board. Okay, cool. So we're not going to make any changes then. That's literally what it is. It's, hey, if you're selling more than you did last time, you don't need to change it. You just keep it the same. And as pissed as that makes some of us, including myself, from a business perspective, it makes sense, right? Messi's getting a red card? Wait, is he actually? I'm doing good, Jack. How are you doing, buddy? So, just for those of you wondering, I started 15K above what we're currently at, I believe, was at the start of the stream. We have just spammed bronze packs and spammed bidding on Sudamericana cards. We have added, I think, 200 cards to our club in terms of players that we could potentially sell on. And we have duplicates that can sell on for coins too. For at least 200 coins apiece. We're not only making profit from this, but we are making absolutely bank every time we run through the Sudamericana. From what it appears like. I've been doing this a lot, so I think I'm going to get back to the Sudamericana grind. It's the most slept on league, I think, for League SBCs. He got it. He hit someone on his head. He's angry. Hey, bro, if I had to carry a whole franchise, I'd be angry too. Is Messi leaving? Bundesliga or Serie A for repeating? Neither. I would repeat the League One because it's the cheapest and you get the same 100K pack at the end. Same, why would they change the game if each and every single year they get more and more microtransactions? And that's the thing too that I think I really need to get a better perspective on in terms of being a content creator and a person who plays FIFA. I have certain things I'm looking for, right? I have my preferences. I have certain things that I enjoy, and there's certain things I want to see. And Nep made a comment that made a lot of sense too. Nep said he has the worst mindset in the world when it comes to FIFA because no matter what, he's pissed. If they don't come out with content, Nep is pissed. If they do come out with content, Nep is pissed because it's not what he wanted. So for him, nothing will make him happy with what they come out with. So he just has to figure out, one, what he can do to continue his business, which is running a YouTube channel and a stream, and two, for him to get enjoyment out of it. And this was something we were talking about too in stream, I think, yesterday, and I want to touch on again. There might be certain things that, I'll put it this way. So someone asked me, they say, Mumbo, do you play Ultimate Team? Like, do you play gameplay? Do you go and play gameplay during streams? My answer is no. And people ask, oh, why don't you play gameplay? And I say, because you're not here to watch me play gameplay. People are like, no, I'd watch you play gameplay. I'd actually prefer if you played gameplay compared to trading or League SBCs. So I go, okay, let me go play a game real quick. And whatever amount of viewers I have, it halves when I go play a game. Less chat, less subs, less interaction. Because people prefer watching me doing this. And if I enjoyed gameplay, right? Let's say I love gameplay and it's the best thing in the world. That might be a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But if I absolutely hate gameplay, which I do, I can't stand playing more than 2 games at a time, and I know it's going to kill my audience if I do. Why, in terms of a business on my end, would I do it? And 2, why would you guys think that would be a good idea? Right? So, in terms of like a stream, I can see how EA does things too, right? Don't change something if it's not broken. Or invest your time into doing things in hopes of it getting even better than it's currently at. So for EA, they see microtransactions as the future of their company. It's already become the future, but in terms of far from now, you're going to see more and more emphasis on microtransactions. In terms of my channel, you're going to see more and more emphasis on how to do League SBCs for profit, specific League SBCs when they come out, how you can do it quickly, how you can make these packs, which ones might be the best, what are some trading tips you can give me quick, how can you interact with me and tell me what you're doing, I'm confused. That's going to always kind of stay there in a sense. Me playing gameplay, backseat, right? I'll do that off a stream when I'm not streaming. Do you like their thoughts on what gets views? Like their huge gorilla takes in Anders? I don't know those people, but I remember their takes they're having on it. And I'll say this. For A9 skills, he doesn't like the wave of pack openings and all this. He'd rather prefer doing an RTG where he plays his games, which I completely get. But if he enjoys making a certain type of content, my view is always, you know what? If it's your if you're doing it just for fun, do what's just for fun. But if it's your job, do what's best for your job. And like for me, if I'm going to make this a job or I want to see success with it, I know the success is going to come from League SBCs and stuff. It's not going to come from me playing gameplay because I suck. But if, let's say the only thing I liked about the game was playing the game, playing gameplay, and I sucked at League SBCs, would I be making videos of pack openings of share plays to get views? Probably not, because I wouldn't have the audience I have. It'd be built differently, right? I'd be focused on building an audience through gameplay, where now I'm focused building an audience through grinding. You have to play the game to get better at it, though? Yes and no. I would argue it doesn't matter how much you play the game. It's not going to make you as good as if you just follow the meta. Which this is a whole nother discussion, which if you want to get into right now, we can. I prefer to build a first owner team of players I enjoy and what I think looks good or might be fun. It's not going to be the most meta thing in the world. It's not going to be the most crazy team to win games. I will probably lose half my games. But my goal isn't to get better at gameplay. My goal is to get more coins, get more packs, get more openings for you dudes, right? So why would I focus my time or coins and energy into getting players that aren't going to help me even play better? I love Zoe back. But here's the thing though, Jacob. I would disagree. He still gets the views. They just go up and down relative to what the market's looking for with FIFA content. So right now, there's a huge boost for people wanting to watch pack openings and a sheer amount of huge pack openings. That's great and all. But Zwei, the way he has his channel set up is he doesn't really do that. He does the gameplay of these. So the people who watch these pack openings, they might then want to see, okay, what does this player play like in game? Zwei's then the guy who you can watch entertainingly use these players and use these cards to see, hey, will this be something you're willing to want to do? Is it worth it for you to get this SBC done for a certain price? Lib bronzes and silver sell for so much. Yep, we made like 500k on lib players in the past month. We just stockpiled them, whether we bid on them or we packed them and we just didn't sell them. And then I was going through clearing my club and I'm like, I bet we have a lot of coins just sitting here. And what do you know? We're close to 5 million. And I'm like, let's get back above 5 million because I think we're at 4.9 something. And now we're back up to almost 5.5. Yeah, player reviews. What filters should I set up for League Americana bidding? Silver Libertadores. But you can only do it on web app or companion app. You can't do it on console. 100% agree. Yep. But like, here's the thing too. Something to keep in mind, and I think Nep was the one who said it. I don't think it was Skills. I think it was Nep. Nep made a fantastic point, and he said at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you're doing though in terms of content. You are the one creating it, and that's what people should be there for. So if you're like, let's say, making it big doing pack openings, everyone can do a pack opening, right? What separates someone opening 100 packs with no face cam? You just see what people get, compared to someone who opens it up and you see their reactions. It's the person behind the camera, the person behind the video, that gets to have the creative say in what happens. And through that, you create an audience, you create reasons for people to want to watch you, you create value that can be transitioned into monetary value in the form of money, in the form of sponsorships, in the form of recognition on social media. And if you're not getting the amount you think you deserve, try something else, right? So like for me, I'll give you a perfect example of where I'm at right now. For me, I am in a good place in terms of packs. I'm in a good place in terms of coins. I have nowhere near an idea of where my ceiling cap is for pack openings though, right? So you get to see me do the League SBC grinding. You get to see me do the trading. I've built an audience through that. I've seen when I do like 25, 80 plus packs at one time, what my viewer numbers get to and how many people are watching. But it's going to be interesting to see during Team of the Year when we're back on console and we have 600 plus packs and we're probably going to open over 1,500 in total during that week or that weekend, whatever it is. It's going to be interesting to see where my audience can go from there, where this community can go from there. But then too, I think the biggest thing for me right now is amount of time. I am on a time budget because I work all week. So when I get off of work, I don't really have that much time to, right after work, think of a new thumbnail, think of a new title of the stream, because I'm doing kind of the same thing. So it's on me now, if I want to get better, finding time throughout the week to say, hey, instead of doing the same old title each week, instead of the same old picture of the content with words saying 80 plus pack opening, how about we get creative? How about we make a more appealing thumbnail? Put some stuff specifically for this one episode. Because one thing I notice is if you go through my channel, I'll kind of go through it real quick. If you type in MumboElite, this is one thing I want to get better at. If you go to my videos, you'll see a lot of similar titles in similar like format, which, don't get me wrong, isn't the worst thing in the world. But my issue is, besides the number, it's really hard to like tell what you've watched, what you haven't watched, and what's worth watching. Someone who would watch 102 over 103 voluntarily, you really don't know why they do that unless it showed up in your recommended. So what I'm going to try now is, hey, this is my episode 109. I'm putting the league SBCs I'm going to try to grind. I put the player I'm working towards. I put the 80 plus that I'm going to be doing throughout the stream. That sort of thing I think will help it in the long run. So then for tomorrow's episode, I'm going to make a bunch of thumbnails tonight. So I might do maybe Roberto Carlos again, but instead of like the 80 pluses or these league SBCs, maybe I do a specific trading tip. Like let's say I do bidding on a certain silver cards. So maybe I'll put some silver commons on the screen with these and showing that like I'm winning them on bid, showing my coin total, trying to give like different views of reasons of, hey, if I click on this, what am I seeing? Because like here, oh, new Pro League, Super League, and Eredivisie leagues. Okay, cool. What am I doing with that? Am I bidding? Am I opening them? Am I completing them? If someone clicks in, they have no idea. But if you look at this, 80 plus player picks and Roberto Carlos SBC. Sweet. What does that mean? You click in. Oh, every 10 likes, he's opening 80 plus, which by the way, we just hit 30 likes. So we're going to do another 80 plus right now. Thank you guys so much. But in terms of how we're getting those 80 pluses, people are going to be like, oh, how are you crafting the 80 pluses? They see us doing the league SBCs to get them. Oh, how are you crafting the Carlos? Oh, he's seeing from the 80 pluses that we're slowly crafting the Carlos. It all makes sense. But something else that I kind of want to start integrating into the streams too is, I don't know if I'd call it a podcast. If you listen to a podcast, like let's say you listen to a FIFA podcast, I would not want my own FIFA podcast. I do not know about enough. I don't have enough information about the game or enough people that I'd want to talk to make it worth it. But the things that people like about a FIFA podcast, the topics, the conversation, I feel like I can do even better on those aspects in a stream because I can ask you guys those questions or you can ask me those questions. We can have that one-on-one or community interaction right away rather than listening to one or two people already recorded or not looking at chat talk about a topic. So in recent years, all creators use their face in the thumbnail, even when it's just packs. Why don't you? Don't feel it would help with branding. Like for example, I might forget your name, but I could remember your face. It's funny you bring that up, Jacob, because I was literally thinking about that when I was making my thumbnail today. I was like, okay, I need to figure out either one picture of myself that I can edit in Photoshop or whatever services I use so that I can constantly use that picture over and over in thumbnails. Or I need to figure out a way where if I take a picture of myself every day, how can I get that into a thumbnail easily? And I think for me, the answer to that is doing this. So if I go to, I think it's Pixlr, right? This is what I'm going to try to do. So I will take a picture of me with my face cam and I will, so for example, let's take this thumbnail. Instead of having the 80 plus pick here, maybe I move this down to like here, but it's me going like, oh my gosh, or something cool like that. For example, if we take a look at, I think it's, I made an anime person there. Don't look at that. This is the sort of thing I'm talking about. So this is what I was making for our icon video when we packed an icon. It's not the best looking thumbnail in the world. I can make some changes, but I blocked the player we got. I'm showing you just the Brazilian, so you have an idea of who it could be. You're seeing me kind of freak out a little bit. All right, I need to open something in order to get some rare players, guys. Let's see what I could open, and then we'll continue grinding. I need to make an 80 plus with something here. Back, bro. Welcome back. Sorry, I need to catch up on chat, dudes. Two things. Is Sudamericana worth it? Yes. And can you get into the meta discussion? I can touch into the meta discussion. I don't think it's going to be worth it for me to really go deep on the meta discussion. So let me answer both of those things, I guess, shortly right now. Is Sudamericana worth it? Yes. If you're failing with it in terms of making coins, you are not selling enough duplicates and you're not using enough untradables. I'll just say that right away. We can talk more about that later, though. And then two, meta discussion. My views on the meta discussion is this. If you want to do well, if you want to play the meta, whether that's formation, players, you can do it. If that's how you have fun on the game, is pushing for Gold 1, Elite 3, using meta players, meta teams, meta formations, and you do well that way, fantastic. I'm not going to hate on you for doing it. When I play gameplay, that's not what I like about in-game. I like using players that I love in real life. So, for example, Thiago Silva is my favorite player of all time. The reason I'm doing Roberto Carlos is I want to have Thiago Silva in my team. However, doing that is going to cause me to get past quite a bit in terms of his pace. People are just going to run right through him. I'm probably going to lose more games. I'm going to maybe get a little bit more frustrated. But if my end goal isn't to be the best player in the world and to use the meta and to just use cards I enjoy and I like in real life and build a fun-looking team, I prefer that in casually playing rather than building something that's going to be super meta and me constantly sweating each weekend for weekend league and then for division rivals throughout the week. I refuse to do that. That's not what I have fun with. I like building a first owner that looks fun. And once we get a Roberto Carlos in here, once we get a Kaká in here, once we get a team of the year, hopefully, fingers crossed, this team is going to start looking a little bit more meta in the sense of, oh, you have some really great players, but I prefer it, right? In reality, is Mendy going to play better than Carlos? Maybe, right? But if it's a fraction of a better, I would rather have this Carlos card. Because here's another thing too. I'll tell you what. In terms of a marketing perspective, if you guys come into my stream and you're here and you're wondering how I do League SBCs, you're wondering how I make coins, let me tell you something. Without you knowing it, and maybe you'll realize it now, think about this real quick, no matter who you are or when you came here. One, I want you to answer this question. What made you click on the video? Was it the title? Was it the thumbnail? And then when you came in, what kept you here? Was it the curiosity of the League SBC? Was it just seemed like a cool channel? Was it something specific that I was doing? I'll tell you in terms of League SBCs and my validation of what I'm doing, if it's worth it or not. You can see the validation here in a coin total. I could easily just put these coins somewhere in my club or into players and in my team, but I like having that coin total there as a talking point. I'm going to like having a Carlos here because I can talk about how I crafted them through League SBCs and repeatable packs. I like talking about the amount of players I have in my club. I like having 3,000 plus players. So people are like, whoa, how did you get that many players? Oh, I've been grinding. Or why do you have that many players? Well, I'm sitting on 1,000 silvers that I'll sell for 400 a piece here in a couple weeks or a couple days, depending on when we get a good marquee matchup or a good daily SBC. Those are the things I like and helps me achieve my bigger version of what I want, and that's continuing to grow through these areas. Does that make sense? Sorry, I have to catch up on a lot of stuff. I see one comment and I talk for like an hour on it. Where was I? When is Headliners end? Headliners is over. Is it too late to craft? It's never too late to craft stuff. Where do I live? United States. Sup, Drew? Player reviews, 100% agree. Soccer League SBC is so bad because all the teams have players that move to other clubs. If you're doing bronze pack method, you literally get almost all the cards you need for that. And most, like half the teams, you only need a couple players from each team. The rest you can use just players from the league, so it's not that hard to complete. That's why it's as cheap as it is. FIFA is just learning about tricks into breaking it. Yep. And you can either conform to whatever is popular and whatever works, or you can choose to decide how you have fun and set goals for yourself. So my goals are menu-based rather than game-based. That's like what I said about Castro, why he has 40,000 people. It's not because of FIFA. It's because people like to chill with them. True, right? Mumbo reached 10K during Team of the Year. Bro, I don't think that's going to happen. You'll have people raging at... Oh, yeah. By the way, can we talk about this quickly? Everyone in chat right now, I appreciate all you guys hanging out. And I'm just going to give you a heads up on this because I know there's probably going to be quite a few new people during the channel during Team of the Year. And I know for a fact there are going to be people watching me for the sheer reason that I have 600 plus packs. And they're going to want to see me spam them. Please do me a favor. Do not get mad at the people in chat who say... Just quick sell it, get rid of it, and open another pack. Because that's what they're there for. However, what I want you to realize, and I'll say this over and over when they do come in, you're watching my stream. You're here for me. I'm not here for you. I enjoy that you guys are here, but if you feel you have the power to tell me what to do and I have to listen, you're not going to be here for long. I'll just say that. So when we get... And I will say this over and over, 1 million duplicate non-rare gold players, you bet my butt I'm going to make a repeatable pack every time. The only time I will discard something is if I feel I'm so stuck or I will have to spend some sort of coins and I just can't process it in the moment. But we're going to have so many duplicates that it makes sense just to keep doing repeatable packs. Because if we don't pack a Team of the Year, I'm going to be very upset that we didn't take as much time to craft these as we could. So it will be a very slow process. You'll see plenty of duplicates. Be used to that. Be ready for it. If you want to see highlights of all the stuff we pack or what the best things are we get, there will be a video after the fact to see everything super quickly. But you're going to see the long grind. Dude, he looks really good moving forward. I agree. King, welcome back. Okay, I read that comment already. Dude, my chat is just... Do you see that? It just like refreshes and goes all the way down. User reaction, Bale. Can you quickly go through the League SBC method again? I'm going to answer you one better, Doctor. Instead of me going over in huge detail for half an hour, I'm going to link you the trading playlist where each video I talk about exactly what I'm doing. So if you have any questions, that's why we made the videos. After you watch the videos, if you have league-specific questions, which again, we have the League SBC playlist, which goes into detail how I'm operating every single League SBC. What I recommend is to first try it yourself to see what you maybe aren't understanding, what maybe is the things you need to do better. Experience is the main thing. If it's your first time running through a League SBC, it's not going to be the best thing in the world. It's not going to be the most profitable. It's not going to be the cheapest. It's not going to be the fastest. But after you do it once, you're going to have a little bit better of an understanding. Then once you do it twice, that second time through is going to be easier. And you're going to just get better and better at it. You're going to learn prices. You're going to know when you can bid on cards, what prices are worth it. You're going to get an idea of what packs you get, what packs are profitable, which ones you can maybe spend a little bit more on, what's worth it, what's not worth it. And I'll tell you what, we've been through the Sudamericana at least 50 times now. And I have this down like it's the back of my hand. I can do this so simply. But the amount of time I put into it lately hasn't been a lot, so we're trying to get back to it. Let's do some bidding while I read these. Any suggestions of what to do? Do whatever you enjoy. So if you have 500K and you will be most excited for making a bunch of 80 plus player packs, do that. If your excitement comes from making League SBC packs and trying to be profitable on the League SBC, do that. If your goal is to maybe invest 300K out of that 500K into maybe rare gold players to just have sit in your club until team of the year because you think repeatable packs are going to come out and certain player prices are going to go crazy up, do that, right? I can't tell you what you enjoy. I will never force you to do a League SBC. I will only recommend them if you guys want to slowly grind different aspects of this game. Again, it's not going to be the quickest thing in the world doing League SBCs because you can either do them quick or you can do them for profit. You can't do both. You can make it a little quicker, maybe one time through, which makes it a little less profitable, but maybe you pack something that's fantastic and gives you coins to do it again. Maybe then with that profit, you can do it even faster, or maybe you lost a little bit of coins, you want to take it slower. It's a moving scale. Silva, baby. Sitting now and will make coins. How I do? Hugo, can you repeat that, buddy? I'm confused on what you asked or what you said. I clicked it because I was looking how to get into League SBCs. Hopefully, what I've said so far has helped you guys a certain extent. Again, we have the specific trading and League SBC playlist if you guys want to look at them on the channel. I recommend if you're new, you just take a look around at what we've done so far, and it can explain like 99% of what we do. If you have any questions after that, ask them in chat. The reason being, I'm not trying to be rude in the sense of if you have a question, I don't think it's worth my time in the sense of like, you're not important to me. I don't have to listen to you. I care about you so much that I made a video that specifically goes over what I think you might have questions on. That's why I link you guys to it. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. And if it doesn't, hopefully I can do a better job in future videos explaining that. Plus two, think of it this way. Now that we're growing on the channel, we have 50 people in here right now. If 50 different people ask me how I grind a certain League SBC, and the first one I do it for, and right after I get done doing it, another person says, just got here, how did you do that? Does it make more sense going over it 50 times in a row or having a video that explains it one time? Because it's not scalable if we do it long term. I'll go over it a couple times in stream, but it'll be at set times. So if you're not here for when I go over it the set time, you might have to wait like 20 minutes when we specifically go over it again. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of wasted time. And then another thing too to realize, if you're not new to the channel and you've been here for let's say a week, if you hear me go over it 500 times, you are going to lose your mind. Like, there's only so much you can say about the Suit Americana grind until someone's like, shoot me. I can't take this anymore. It's not fun being here. You're a very interesting speaker. I'm glad you think I'm an interesting speaker. I speak a lot. I speak my mind. I'm not afraid of what people think of me. And if you have an issue with what I say, feel free to discuss it. More than happy if you guys disagree with something I say or you think there's a better way I could do something. I'm always down for criticism. I will not take insults though. If you just straight insult me for no reason, be ready to get clapped back because I do not mess around. If you start roasting me out of nowhere and it's not just for fun and it's just you're trying to cause mayhem, you might not be ready for what comes back. League SBCs and sorry coin totals, so I saw you were legit and then you seemed cool and interesting with your subs. Thank you. Because you're the only one who explained how it works. Interesting that you say that because I know there's other people who explain how it works. But again, I think the model of having 10,000 coins up here on a new account and you go over a method where you bid on like 5 cards or you snipe 5 cards and you say this is how you make 250K in an hour and you don't have the evidence of you making 250K in an hour, I don't think is one, scalable, and two, makes sense for people to believe you. It could be true that you can make 250K an hour doing that, but unless you have the coins to back it up and prove it, or the cards are ready to back it up and prove it, it's going to be very hard to convince someone to do what you're doing or to do it well. Going to try to craft player of the month. Bruno, how should I do that? 80 pluses will be your best friend to craft those because you'll probably have a bunch of duplicate untradables if you're doing League SBCs or you're doing 80 pluses as it is. And the cool thing with 80 pluses, if you know what you already have, you get to choose a different card. You don't have to be forced to take a duplicate and then put it into something. So I recommend 80 pluses slowly over time. If you're looking for how to do 80 pluses for profit, I can go over that video real quick. Let's see if it shows up in chat. If you guys click on the trading playlist and you look at this video, this is the scalable thing I'm talking about. So if you watch, where is it? This one. It should have 11K views on the channel. How to craft 80 plus player picks fast and for profit. So I say fast and for profit in here. I probably should be saying in this video, now that I'm looking at it, fast or for profit, because that's not always the case. So for me to briefly explain this video, it's mass bidding on rare golds because a lot of rare golds are less coins than actually common golds right now. It's basically finding cards that you can win on bid easily, you can use to complete the solutions easily, and you can also sell easily. So let's say you want to make 10 player picks and you bid on, let's say 100 cards. You can quickly put all those into teams and have your player picks, or you can bid on those 100 cards. You can store maybe 8 in your club to do 1, and then you sell the rest on for profit, and then you see what you get, do it all again, or you can make a couple, sell the rest on, break even. It's really up to you. If you're not a content creator though, I recommend you take 80 plus packs one by one and not just make a whole bunch. Because one, if you have a bad spell of packs, you might want to stop. But if you have maybe one really good one, you can say, hey, that was worth it. Let's craft it again. Or, hey, I just lost some coins making that one. Let's take a step back. Let's make some coins real quick and then go at it again. You're going to find that that's a lot easier to do it one by one than in bulk. I first came from Foosball 40. Ooh. I found he put out lost of videos, but it seemed like he wouldn't help me unless I joined his Discord and paid membership. Interesting. Okay. I saw you were live with 30 people and stayed because I wanted. Hey, I appreciate that, Jacob. So that's another interesting thing to talk about too, because I'll be straight up honest. There are a lot of people who they are able to get enough people to join through a paid service to get help where it makes sense for them to do it. However, what I would say is you can feel however you want about it. My view is if people want to make money off of something that could be free elsewhere, if you think it's worth your time or money to give to them, great, right? If you don't think I'm worth your time, if you feel like this is a waste of time, you don't have to be here. But you're giving me your time and you're giving me your money because ads are running on this stream. So regardless, I'm making profit off of you. However, you might not be seeing it leave your pocket, but that's time spent watching the stream over time. Let's say you watch in a year. Let's say you watch 40 hours of my content. That's a full work week for people. If you took your paycheck for a week and you donated that to me, that would be almost equivalent to the amount of time you gave me. And time, I feel like, is more valuable than money because we only have a limited amount of time. So if you choose to give me your time, I view that more than money in my case. But that's the thing too. I decided to give you a free option to watch and learn it where you don't need to join a paid thing. But eventually, like I talk about, if we get to a point where I'm not able to interact with my chat anymore, let's say we have a couple thousand people in here and it's just spam chat and I'm not able to interact with you guys, there will probably be times where I put it to a paid member only chat just so I can actually read it and I can like answer your guys' questions and stuff. Because that's how I like interacting with chat. I don't like not being able to read it. To get live advice. Yeah, I like live advice too. Can you do some silver trading? Yes, we can. How did I get so many? How did I get so many what? Players, bronze packs, silver bidding, league SBCs. That was his first time in his career he got sent off for Barca. Interesting. I agree with Mumbo. No point in stressing about what to do with your coin. Another thing I realized too. So what I used to do in the past, and this will be something I still debate whether or not I do it. Let me finish what he says and I'll go over it. I agree with Mumbo. No point in stressing out what to do with your coins. Do what you like, whether that be getting players, packs, or profit. So this is something as a streamer I've struggled with for a while, and I'll kind of try to explain it. And if you haven't been a streamer yourself, maybe this will be something that will now make sense to you for the first time. Or if you, let's say, are a streamer, maybe you feel this way too. Let me know. I always have felt for a while when I'm streaming, I always have to be doing something. So if I'm not bidding on players, if I'm not spamming bronze packs, if I'm not opening something up, if I'm not doing an 80 plus, I feel I'm wasting people's time. Now I'm starting to move towards the opposite. I like the fact that I can pause this here, see a question, go into detail and answer it, and then get back to this. People might, rather have me spam packs, but in terms of viewership, what builds that connection is the interaction. So if me opening 10 less bronze packs in the next 10 minutes allows me to answer your question in a way that you didn't think of before, and it either makes you coins or it makes you respect me more, that's a win in my book. I'll take that over just spamming. Because at the end of the day, if I'm just spamming packs over and over and over, and you're getting no value outside of that, when I'm not spamming packs, you're going to have no reason to be here. But if I'm creating value through conversation and a connection with the audience, with you guys, and I'm talking to you guys in Discord, you're talking to me in Discord, and it's going back and forth, there's more than just the gameplay reason to be here. And if I want to make a podcast, if I want to do other content at some point, if I want to make a new channel, if I want to do anything else, I know the people who are going to support it more are the people who are there for me rather than what I'm doing. I made a whole new account to start over. Where do I start? I would do a specific league SBC, brother. First, do a trading tip. The reason I say do a trading tip through a league SBC is because people will be more willing to buy cards that are league SBC related. So silver bidding on league SBC cards can make you a ton of coins. So I would start with that. You don't necessarily have to store anything in your club. You can do that until you get like 50k coins. And once you have 50k and you feel comfortable storing and completing a league SBC, that would be how I would go about it. What do you think of Tavernier headliners on 7chem? I haven't used them yet. I'm going to use them tonight off a stream, so I'll let you know. Yeah, I'll do some silver trading. I sit and play and I want to make money. How do I do it? Have your transfer list work for you. So no matter what tip you guys are doing, my biggest thing I would say everyone can do a better job on, including me. It's a little different on stream what my transfer list looks like compared to off stream. But let me give you an example of something. If I have right now 17 cards that sold, and I have 34 things still selling, and I have, as of right now, if I didn't get rid of anything, I have 37 slots open right now on here. If I'm not trying to put more stuff on my transfer list, I'm not able to sell more. So things that you aren't sure whether or not it sell or if it would sell for a certain price, list it up. Get a full transfer list before you play a game. And then when you come back, see what worked and see what didn't. Because one of the biggest things I see a lot of people miss out on is making coins while playing a game. If you can, let's say, bid on silver cards, for example, Sudamericana might not be the best for this, the way I'm doing it. But let's say, for example, you do the championship SBC. This will go into the silver bidding as well. So if you guys want silver bidding, this is what I'll talk about. If you go to silver championship, you'll see that not every card is selling for 300 coins, but that's a goalkeeper. The rest of them look like they relatively sell for 300. So if we check 250, we can confirm this. Everything sells within a half an hour, so it makes sense to try to list it for 300. Now, if you do the math, if you bid 150, you can essentially double your coins. At least on PlayStation. You'd have to check on PC or Xbox if that's you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I would bid 150 on these. However, as you see at the moment, there aren't that many cards listed where you can do a 150 bid. So you got two options. You can either decide, you know what? there's cards that have bids up until 10 minutes. Maybe if I want to fill my list, it would make sense bidding 200. That way I can win more cards. I can list those while I'm playing a game. Although it might be less profit than 50 coins less profit than 150, I'm still making coins while I'm playing a game. Another thing I would recommend is if you're storing cards in your club like me, if you're about to go play a game, I can just go through my club right now and say, hey, you know what? I'm not doing the championship SBC currently. What silver championship players do I have? Okay, I have all these. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let me just get an idea. The CDM right here, I bought him for 200. I could list him for 400 coins and see if he sells within the hour. Boom, list him up. This guy, we packed him. What is he going for? 550. Let's see if I can make coins if I list him for 500. And then do that with all these and then go play a game. Then when I come back, hypothetically, let's say it looks like this. Ooh, I just played a game. What sold? Okay, the Saudi guy sold. Looks like some of my rares sold. Since my rares are selling, I might ask myself a question. Is there a reason all these different rares are selling? Why is this guy going for 400? We could look through the daily SBCs. We could see, hey, is there something causing these to go up? Is there a new headliners challenge or something? That's for a draft coin, and I know it's a 75 rated team. Maybe that's not it. Maybe the reason these are going up is because people are doing the first teams in the icon, which requires you a full rare team. So if that's the case, through my bronze pack method grinding, I might say, hey, I'm going to go finish up Weekend League. Let's see if I can list my rare bronzes, where, let's say, Division 3 of EFL. Maybe they didn't sell before. Maybe this is a time where I can list it for 200 coins and sells within the hour. Maybe England sells better. Here's an England right back. What does he go for? 500 coins. Let me try to list him for 400. We got a center back right here. What does he go for? He goes for 500 too, so I'm going to list him for 400 to get him to sell. And if he does sell, that is 400 coins. That is a free bronze pack the way I look at it. You can open a bronze pack without having any guilt. Whatever you get in there, you get in there. Or you can look at it, is this covered the cost of the bronze pack you got it in? So anything else you sold in that bronze pack that you packed them in, or anything else that you got, is just profit at that point. So those would be my kind of tips in between games. Do some bidding. List the cards that you didn't send to your club. So I sent 4 cards in my club there. Anything else that is a duplicate, if I don't have a full transfer list, I will list it before I play something. So here, the lowest buy now is 300 coins. But I know if this one gets bought out, people might go for the lowest buy now next. So I'm going to do 400 and see if that works. Right mid, 66 rating. Looks like he's going for around 400 coins. I'll list him for that. If he doesn't sell, I'll put it down to 300. And if he doesn't sell for 300, I'll just wait till we go through the Sudamericana again. When I'm doing silver upgrade, I'm getting too many duplicates. What do you do with those? Craig, thank you for asking that, buddy, because I know you asked that before, and I said I was going to get to it. So let's do that right now. So if you were doing bronze pack method, where you're opening bronze packs, you might be selling some stuff on, you might be just storing it all like I do. What you do then is you go to the upgrades, and with the crappy bronzes that don't have value, you put them into silver upgrade packs. So I use common players. Let's do, I don't know if we have Japan or not. Boom. Here's some Japan ones. I'll just put these in here. If you're afraid of losing value, you can check like center backs and some other stuff. This dude looks like he actually could sell for 200 coins. So instead of listing him, let's change him for a CM. This guy's untradeable, so that's fine. So you only need 40 chem. We got 82. That's great. Now we have a 2 silver players pack. Now this is going to give us 1 rare and 1 non-rare. And doing this at first, you'll just be storing everything in the club. But eventually you'll get to a point where you get duplicates. So this is what I would recommend you do with your duplicates. And this is how I would answer your question that you had before all this. Of how do you make the 3 common gold player packs quickly or efficiently where you're not getting rid of stuff you need. My recommendation would be looking at what you have. So here we have a Japanese league card. No league SBC for that. So I could put him in an upgrade. We have this Denmark card where outside of maybe using this rare in a icon team where you need 11 rare silver players, I can get a silver pack from that. Sweet, I can make profit. If I've already done all those, this is what I would recommend. So this is how I do it. I go to my upgrades. I go to silver upgrade, where it says if we complete a team of silver players for 40 chem and we get 11 players in, it will give us 3 common gold players. If you do this, you can take care of half of the non-rare golds you need for an 80 plus pack. So if before, let's say you were buying every single non-rare gold on the market for maybe 800 coins, this is going to save you potentially 2,400 coins every time you do an 80 plus pack moving forward. How would I recommend you do this without using cards you need? I would go to untradables, so you're never using cards that you can potentially sell on the market. And I would go to leagues that you're not afraid losing. So for example, I will go to England League 3, see what players I have. Since I have the filter of untradeable, I know all these are untradeable. I'm going to put, in place of the rare, I'm going to put a non-rare, just because I'm going to save the rares for the icons. And I'm just going to do that again. I'm going to go to untradeable. I'm going to go to now English 4th Division. Boom. Got a couple other players. Put those in. I'm going to use Squad Builder, untradables. I'm going to go to League 2. Boom. Put in more players. Now, we have a 3 common gold pack that we just got out of that. Sweet. Didn't use any rares. Just use commons. You can use rares if you want. I'm just holding until I get my icons done. Now, if you wanted to open that up, we could see what value we get. All right, where are they at? They're right here. So I open this up. What do we get? Hey, we get a center back from the EPL. So we got a couple options. We have a Bundesliga player. We have a Switzerland League. And we have an English from the EPL. So you could put these into upgrade packs. You could put these into a marquee matchups. Any random SBC that it could work in. I am gonna, since I'm not running through these league SBCs, I will use these for other things. Probably 80 pluses. Same with this guy. He doesn't have a league SBC. And even if he did have one, I wouldn't be putting him into it. So for me personally, I'm going to use these 3 and 80 pluses. If I got a French league player, I would have held him. Because I'm going through the French for the 3rd time in 3 days. I'm going to get myself another 100k pack. So it makes sense for me to store those. But that's basically what we're doing. And by doing that, you'll get UCL cards too, UCL commons. You can get informs. I got an 82 rated inform the other day doing this. It's a really fun thing to do, and it makes you a lot of cards untradeable that can save you coins over time. Hopefully that explains it well enough. If you have any more questions, ask. Someone got a mass bidding filter. Don't feel like league-related silvers are worth it. Way too competitive right now. Maybe gold rares. Find gold rares. I go for like maybe a K and try to bid like 700 coins on them. Especially with squad battle rewards coming soon. I think people might not be looking at those prices necessarily, or they're on their way down. Let's get to 40 likes. Dudes, okay, so we need to make 280 plus packs because you guys just got me to 40 likes. Thank you so much. I'll make those in a minute. And when I say a minute, it's probably going to be 10 minutes. I'm still going through the comments. Such an underrated streamer. Thank you, Adam. Forty was also the main reason I ended up here a few weeks ago. Happy I did. Hey. LOL, I'm making profit over you. Blake, I'm doing good, buddy. How are you doing today? You opening any viewers packs today? Should have an icon pack done later. Depends on when you have it done, Lala. I'm probably going to end the stream in a half an hour or so. Or less. So I might just be heading out suddenly. Have I got a Twitch? I do have a Twitch. It's twitch.tv/MumboElite. The link to it is in the description. We used to stream on Twitch. We changed it to YouTube because it's a road to glory. It makes sense to just have it upload right after the stream on here. So instead of streaming to Twitch where nobody's watching me, it makes more sense for me to stream the RTG here. And instead of taking time to render a recording and then upload it, I can just have the video become live on the channel after the stream's over. So we'll probably eventually one day go back to streaming other games on Twitch or something on the side. But for now, my main focus is FIFA on this channel. Console or web app for opening bronze packs? Timsy, I'm glad you asked this, brother, because I get this a lot. It is a waste of time, in my opinion, to open bronze packs on console if your goal is sheer amount. If you're just casually opening bronze packs while you're maybe watching Netflix or something and you like being on console because you're going to play a game right after, feel free to open it on there. But if you're on console right now, I want you guys to do me a favor. Open a bronze pack right now on console. I want you to race me, okay? Open a bronze pack right now in 3, 2, 1, open. How much time is it taking it for you to load up? Maybe you cancel the animation to load it up on console. How quick are you able to store this stuff and open another one? And this is me doing it slow on the web app. If I wanted to do it fast, I'd go like this. I'd stop the animation myself. Boom. Boom. You get infinitely more done opening them on the web app than you do console. So what I do is at least 10 minutes a day, I'll just spam bronze packs. Typically, I'm able to open in an hour. Well, in 10 minutes, I can do around, if I'm doing nothing but focusing on open bronze packs, I can maybe do 10 bronze packs in a minute if I'm not getting a lot of duplicates that I'm going to sell on. So 10 a minute for an hour. What is that, like 600 packs in an hour, potentially? Fills your club up pretty quick. If you have stuff already selling on the transfer list while you do it, you'll see your coin totals stay relatively the same. If you have like silver selling on. So I would recommend doing it on here. Nice to see you. John, what's going on, brother? I'm going to sleep. All right, see you, buddy. Oh, 9 rare golds or 900 coins min. We might actually open a few 5K packs here. Let's actually do that. Let's open a 5K pack. Just to check the market. Been buying icon defenders at the day, then selling them at night for 50K profit. Nice. Yeah, if you guys are good at icon flipping, that's going to be a great way to make you coins. I just don't like putting time into that because, one, I think as a streamer, I'm able to reach more people doing things at every coin level. Because anyone can bid 150 on a silver card, right? Not everyone can flip icons or understand how to do it. So I like doing these lower methods. And then what I typically do is if you guys are a part of this community, if you join the Discord, if you're here relatively often, you guys are the ones who actually help out my viewers. You guys show each other how to flip icons on the side. And I love it. Like, I'm pretty sure I have 5 different people already who said, whenever I'm ready, they're going to walk me through how to flip icons. To understand it. I've flipped icons in the past, but I didn't understand what I was doing. Which is dangerous. You are a game changer, my dude. Made me love FIFA again. Benjamin, I'm glad you said that too, brother. Because I think this is something we all forget when it comes to FIFA. Everyone has a goal of making so many coins, to win games, to make the best team possible, and I think everyone gets lost in the moment for just enjoying it. And you know how people say it's the simple things in life that can bring enjoyment? I think that's true with like League SBCs, Bronze Spec Method, all this stuff. Little things start making you happy. When you pack a Bundesliga card going for 2K, or like a Borussia Dortmund guy going for 6K in a Bronze Spec, it makes you feel on top of the world because it's such a little thing, but in the moment it seems so cool. Or you grind a League SBC, you get a walkout from a not so great pack. You're like, yo, that was completely worth it. I love this. That's awesome. If you're only used to flipping icons, it might be a little different. Yo, Craig, thank you for the donos, brother. Wait, hold on. That is £1. Those are 2 3-pound donations. Thank you so much, man. I know it's not a euro. It's £1 because the line's flat on the bottom. I am getting better, dudes. I'm learning. I'm clearly a better trader. I'm close to 1 million. Another reason why I love keeping this up here is I'll occasionally have people who will come by and try to flex. Like, they'll be like, oh, Mumbo, how much are you making per hour with bronze packs and silver cards and League SBCs? Did you know I make 5 times that in an hour flipping icons. I'm like, oh, no way. How many coins do you have, bro? And they're like, I have 2 million right now. I'm like, oh, well, I have 5.5 million right now. What's up? And they're like, you could be doing it too, you know? I'm like, yeah, but I have more coins than you, so it makes sense for me to do something that's working better than what you say is working for you. So I'm just going to stick with this. And then typically they get pissed and leave, or they find it funny and stay. I have 8 million squad, all untradeable. Use my coins and upgrade packs. Now I'm watching your vids. Want to do SBCs? Do I do a couple or do BPM to do all of them? I have about 300k plus cards left in my club. Adam, if you're new at the whole League SBC bronze pack method grind, again, I would look around my channel in the trading tip playlist. I'd look at the League SBC playlist to get an idea of the extent it's going to take you to grind certain areas of it. The reason I say do that first is before you even put coins on the line or you put time on the line, I want you to know if this grind is something worth doing for you. If it's something you're going to casually do on the side, just kind of have an idea of realistically how many packs you're going to be able to make, how much profit you could get off of it, what you could potentially pack. Is it going to be tradable or untradeable? Just so you don't have super high expectations going in. I think something that people either don't understand one way or another is they either think I put little to no time into making all these packs, or they think I put so much time in the world that there's no way they could do this. Realistically, it's probably closer to that no lifing, but it's probably somewhere in the middle, right? Because we got really good at the Sudamericana where we did it like 3 times a day, but even at the time, total with the stream included, we were only doing it for like 3 or 4 hours, which if we were streaming for 2 or 3, that's only like an hour or so off stream. So that made more sense than what we're doing right now, where we're kind of just making infinite 80 plus packs and League SBC packs and storing them for Team of the Year. But another thing too is if you guys have never tried to make a first owner squad, I will tell you it's refreshing going first owner, because instead of having that pressure to buy good players with your coins and then seeing the coins go down, I'm able to slowly craft a really good looking team or something that I could have fun with. And since it's first owner, since it's untradeable, I don't have to worry about these cards losing value. So I don't have to worry about, oh, I bought a Gomez. After Team of the Year, is he going to crash in price? Or, hey, I spent all my coins on a tradable Roberto Carlos instead of doing the SBC. When should I use him? When should I sell him on again? I don't have to worry about that. He's just in my team forever after this. I've sent you a team I want to make in the Discord. Suarez is there because he may get a flashback in Team of the Year. Yeah, let me take a look at him. Thank you for your help. Very helpful. Thank you, Craig. By the way, Craig, I'm completely joking here, but yeah, I'm glad you gave me money, because I wasn't going to give you the tips unless you gave me money, so I appreciate you for throwing it out. I was going to say, I really can't give you this stuff unless you're a member, but so be it, man. So be it. That's a cool looking team. So you're saying you'd have him there? Interesting. I want to experiment with the 5 in the back. Oh, by the way, let me say something real quick. This is for everyone. This is not to get you guys to do it. You don't have to. Again, you guys don't have to. But if you guys want to become a member on the channel, let me shout out the members we have so far and explain what it is. A member are the people who have badges in chat and have emotes. I will put all the emotes that you get currently. If you guys are going to donate, whether that's a super chat, whether that's through Streamlabs, or through a membership, I recommend if you're going to donate, it makes the most sense to do the membership if it's going to be $5 or more that you're donating. Because not only do you get a badge in chat, you get emotes, it shows in chat, you can have fun with it, and we put you on the screen. So if you guys do want to become a member, there's the link there. Link is also in the description too. So far this month, we got Kermit, Richard, Pacey, Elliot, Red, ABZSS, Josh, Kevin. We really didn't give people like footballers this month. We really didn't know what to do. We will try to make something creative for the month of February, since it's a short month. Whether that's like we put Team of the Year cards by people or whatever you want. We'll do something cool with it again, but let me pull up a picture of what you actually get. So this is what we currently have. New members get a bronze badge in chat. If you're a member for a month, it's silver, 2 for gold, 6 for inform, 12 for FUT Freeze, and then 24 months, aka 2 years, an icon. The way this will work, as we get more and more promos throughout the year, I will add more and more of these cards in, and these will move down the line. So FUT Freeze will become 6, inform will become 2, and basically by the end, we'll have Team of the Seasons, Team of the Years, icons, and like the first one's going to be like a random promo. But then once FIFA 21's over and we start FIFA 22, I'm going to reset all these badges to show what it is for that FIFA. So we'll have a bronze badge again. We'll have silver, gold. Maybe we would have to do non-rares too, since there wouldn't be that many different card types at the start. However, what I'm trying to get, I don't know if any of you guys watch Nick2018 on Twitch, but he has like FIFA badges in his chat, but they're for his stream. Like there are specific Nick badges that look like actual badges that could be FIFA cards potentially. Have a really cool design on it. I'm probably going to get someone to design me badges like that. So this might not always be here. It's just what we have for now. But yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Ethan, what's going on, brother? See, that's another thing too, Adam. Once you realize you're not going to get happiness out of buying specific players, especially with gameplay. Gameplay is only going to be so good. If you have a Neymar compared to, let's say, a Dembele, the Neymar is obviously going to be more expensive. It might be more fun for you to use, but in terms of the meta, I think Dembele might work just as well. Or like a Roberto Carlos to a Mendy sort of thing. But if you're able to get something untradeable, and now you have these coins available that you would have been putting in a player, you can, for fun, put these into SBCs. So like what I'm doing with my coins, we're leaving these for now. I'm going to have a goal of once we get down to 5 million for Team of the Year, whatever we have to buy to finish up a team, we might do for icons. Besides that, I'm going to try to work towards 10 million coins liquid for Team of the Season. That will be my next goal. And then after we get to 10 million coins for Team of the Season, everything moving forward on the channel in terms of what our coins will be used for is going to be content. So if during Team of the Season, after we get it, there's repeatable SBCs, we might make a video where we do 100 plus, 80 plus picks sort of thing. Like people are doing now. But yeah. Anyways, we have 280 plus packs to make. This is a long way of saying thank you guys. Let me make a couple of these real quick. So we're just going to store some of these in our club. One reason being we have some of the top lib teams open. So if we wanted to use these to make a good pack out of the lib SBC, we could. Otherwise, we can use these for the rares needed in our 80 plus packs, which is going to be what we do for 4 of these dudes. Again, me bidding on all these guys, we don't necessarily have to use them all. So we're not really losing coins. We're bidding the minimum we have to on them, to where if we wanted to sell them on for profit, we could. If we want to use them in SBC, we could do that as well. That's awesome, Sam. And I think it's so much more rewarding doing that too, seeing a first owner team progress throughout the year. So for example, what you see now looks pretty good so far. Obviously that Thiago Silva you would think isn't that good. We'd put like maybe a Mendy or someone else in there, or grind another center back icon. But in terms of what this is going to look like by the end of the year, it's going to be infinitely better by the end of the year. But even at this point, this is way better than I think the team I had last year. The first 4 badges look fat. Yeah, I put them at like different sizes. I tried to get them all to fit so they didn't come out perfect. How much would you put into the first batch of bronzes? So I don't really track how much coins I'm putting into bronzes, Timsy, because I'm just slowly selling them for League SBCs over time or using them. What I would recommend is if you're going to do any sort of bronze pack spamming, you have to be bidding on some sort of card in the meantime. Because what's going to happen is if you're only spamming bronze packs, you're going to see your coin total go down. And if you're storing everything and not selling it on right after, you're not going to see something replacing that. So what I would recommend is like silver center backs, bid 150, try to flip them for 300. Bid 150 to 200 coins on a league SBC card, try to flip it for more. If you're listing like 100 cards on your transfer list while you're doing the bronze packs, what you're going to find is as you open bronze packs, your coin total will go down a little bit. The things you're selling will bring it back up. So then eventually your goal will be to either break even while you're doing that. So by spamming bronze packs, you're going to want your silver stuff to sell on for more coins or break even. And then everything else you have in your club is profit at that point. If you want to sell everything in your club on, you can. If you want to use it for SBCs, you don't have to worry about it. That is my main tip on really anything. If you're going to be doing something where you're taking coins out of your account, be doing something at the same time that adds them back. So if you're going to be taking coins out of your account to do an 80 plus, be doing some sort of trading to get the coins back up. Because if you do too much of one thing, you're not going to know whether or not you're losing coins or getting coins. It's going to be very hard to judge that. But if you're doing one thing while doing another, it's going to even out. Yeah, Denny. If you're still looking for a filter, buddy, we can take a look at a filter for you right now. Did we lose every single one of those? I hate it here. I hate it here. I absolutely hate it here. Are people taking my lib method? Let's try 700 this time. Please give it to me. Are you okay? We're gonna have to do a different card. Are all gold rares up though? That's the question. Let's take a look at what the lowest price is for gold rares. Oh, everything's up. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. I don't know what to do right now. Since these are pushing 1,000, I think it would make sense, since I'm going to make 280 pluses, instead of buying those, let's open a pack that can give us some rare golds untradeable. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing an 80 plus, let's do this. Since we hit 2 like goals, I'm supposed to make 2 80 plus packs. Let's continue to do that. But since I have a lot of untradeable non-rare golds, let's do this instead. Follow me along. We're going to do a 82 to 88 to see if we can get some fodder. We're going to put in just common gold cards. Yeah, it might be time for gold packs, dudes. It might be time to pull the trigger on that and go into it. I think mass bidding on chem styles could work. The nice thing with mass bidding on some sort of consumable is you don't even need to go unlisted or transfer targets crazy unlisted there. You can just store it in your club and always have it there. So like I know in past years for team fitnesses, people used to do that all the time where you might be only making a couple hundred coins on a team fitness, but you store like 2,000 or you put millions of coins into them and then you have it ready to go. How many do we need for this? 9. Dang. I missed when you only needed, what, 5 for these? For the 81 to 87. That was worth it. I don't know if this is worth it. But we're doing it anyways because I refuse to buy a rare gold for almost 1,000 coins. All right, 82 to 88. See what we get. 82. All right, so now with that, we should have two 82s already that we can make an 80 plus with. Now the question is, what are we going to use? Okay, so we have an EPL. We had a championship. We have this guy. We have a couple Brazilians. Okay. Okay, we have an English. We have a couple MLSs. So we're going to get the most random chem in this. But it's going to work. So let's see. We can do... We'll do that. So we have 15 between them. We'll do the center back and CM for 9s. Or a 10 and a 6. Put a CM in right mid. The rest we can use untradables. Which we'll do gold rares, and we'll do the 82 and the 80 we have. Boom. Just like that, ladies and gents. That's how you grind. I really want to see, I want to try to do the Higuain card. How much more time is it here for? All right, Danny. Sounds good, buddy. Let me know. Okay. Either I take the lib card or I take the 80 center back. I'm going to take the 80 center back because we'll be able to put him into a mega pack for the lib SBC. But I can also use him for an 80 plus. Who's my hometown club? I'm from the United States, so I don't have a hometown club, sadly. All right, we'll wait a little bit to do the next 80 plus pack, guys. I owe you one before we end the stream, though. I will not forget. We just have to kind of grind a little bit to get some cards. Four days, 5 days? Okay. See, here's the thing. I think it'd be a good thing to use our fodder on if we have it. The only issue is I don't know how I would ever put him in a team where I'd want him. He might be a good card, and it might be worth it to get him for you, but I really see no future of him in my team at the moment or even down the line. The only thing I could say is I have Crespo untradeable as an icon, and I have Messi right wing untradeable. So he could have a place in my team if I wanted him to. But since I'm not even starting, Crespo's not even in my team, and Messi's coming off the bench, I don't know how well that would fit. Wait, unless, hold on, hear me out. Unless we move Awar down to the midfield, because Marquinhos is a perfect link with Neymar. Hold on. We get rid of Alessandrini. Awar links down to the midfield. Gets a link with both Pogba, Marquinhos. Put Higuain up top. We put Messi out wide. We maybe move Barnes here instead of Pogba. I don't know. I just... He's 4-4, and I feel like it's an interesting card type. I like Messi as a super sub rather than a starter. But again, I don't even play that often, so. Would you say upgrades are quicker on the web app or on console? Depends which way you're doing it. And it depends what you're saving. It might be easier to pick specific cards on console and get it done quicker. However, for the 80 plus picks, the way I like to do it is I like to do gold, common, untradeable, and I would just use everything. See what chem we'd have, and then I'd put the rare golds in. However, since I'm saving certain leagues, and I'm saving certain teams, this might not be the best way to do it. But looks like here, all these that I put in are teams that I'm okay with getting rid of. So it actually worked. The only thing I would have to do is put in 2 rares. So let's actually do that right now, since we can. We get rid of the Neto. Let's see if we have a tradable before we do. Nope. Okay. Boom. There we go. Here's your second 8 plus, dudes. Yo. This is a dub because we have an 85 Werner UCL. GG. He's strong and fast, given an engine, and you're good to go. I feel like it'd be a fun card to use, yeah. Pack Messi untradeable. I don't play with him either. Dembele is far better because of the meta. Literally exactly my point, bro. I have both Dembele and Messi untradeable, and I will always opt to put Dembele in a team before him. So, guys, can we do the math here? What have we opened? We've opened 4 of these on stream, and we've gotten a 85 here. We've gotten an 85 Inform, and then we've gotten 2 just average cards, right? 2 cards that we could put right back into fodder. That's not bad. I have 73 duplicate tradables. Should I look at a price and sell, or just list and see what it sells for? If it's an off league, I would just look at what prices are going for in general and list it around there. If it's a specific league or a specific team, I would take the time to look at it. Like if it's an EPL center back, it's probably going to go for a little bit more than an EPL left mid. So yeah, I'd maybe look things up by league first to see, hey, is there certain leagues that are more than others? Go from there. I discarded untradeable Messi and the Kaka icon SBC. XD, how you doing today? Nice. What trading are you doing with squad battles tonight? I'm not going to be trading tonight during squad battles, but if you guys want to, or if I was, I would be probably mass bidding on stud cards during that time, just because there's going to be so many. So everyone does kind of non-rare golds and rare golds during that time. Which, if you look at... Here, hold on. Let's store this. If we take a look at Sudamericana, you will have to buy a couple golds off the market to complete this for the higher rated teams. It's just a fact. If you look at some of the prices of these, they can get kind of ridiculous. I would almost recommend as a trading tip, if you guys are completing the Sudamericana, instead of buying these for like 1,500 coins throughout when you're doing it, maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to bid up to 1,000. And then during squad battle rewards, I feel like people aren't going to see these cards as much compared to the other ones. So you might be able to win a bunch of these where, one, you can store them in your club for further use, or two, you can hold them until they go back up in price, so you can basically double your coins. But that would be what I'd be doing. I'd be solely focused on League SBC bidding on cards that maybe I'd have a harder time winning before, because not only do you have to think about prices are going down for golds, you also got to think about where are people drawing their attention. So the fact that your first thought was, what should I trade with, makes me think whatever you're going to trade with, everyone else is going to try to do a similar thing. And in my head, if I see everyone going to one place, I'm going to look for something that maybe people were doing before and they're stopping during that time. So like maybe silvers, if we go to 150 for Sudamericana silvers, maybe I'm going to get outbid less during this time. We won't know. Just got Conte from the 82 plus midfielder pack. I hate you. I hate you. Please put it in the Discord so I know which person I need to ban for that pack luck. I hate you. You know what we got in ours? In 82. In 82. You know who we got as a defender? We got a goalkeeper again. Got a goalkeeper. Is what it is. Dude, once you find a free bronze pack and a bronze pack, it's so fun. Why didn't you save it? Why didn't I save what, bud? Because I have really bad pack luck when it comes to those, so I figured I'd just open it off of stream to see if it would change my luck at all. Realistically, I could have probably saved them for Team of the Year for a chance of getting a Team of the Year, but the likelihood of that happening is very low. Or even on stream, it would have been the same luck. I would have gotten the same things probably. By the way, the amount of player contracts that are rare and non-rare that I've sold for 5,000 coins this year has been insane. Now, you might be asking yourself, Mumbo, who would buy a player contract for 500 coins? A lot of them don't even sell for 150. And to you, good sir, I would say you're correct. But have you ever noticed the poor souls who, I don't know if you've ever done silver bidding before, but let me show you what people do when they bid on consumables. I need a contract. I need a gold contract. Let me bid 150. Here we go. Let me bid 150 on this. But I'm on my phone instead of the companion app. I'm on the web app right now, but you guys might be on your phone, you know. During quarantine, you put on an extra 50 pounds, you know, the normal. You haven't really been moving a lot. You've been gaining a lot of weight. You're not really there mentally. You're watching Netflix. You just need to pick up a contract because you want to go play with your meta team so you can get silver 3 this weekend for Weekend League because you're a top player. And, oh, what do you know? Your fat finger accidentally hits buy now 500 instead of 150 bid. And you just made MumboElite 5,000 coins. Appreciate it. So that's another thing with the gold player, the gold pack method. Gold pack method, you are preying on people's downfall to make. Please stop talking about it. I'm sorry for the people I called out. But no, isn't that funny though? Like, the amount of cards I've actually sold for that price is insane. So I should even do this more often. I'll actually do this right now since I'm going to head out. I'm going to go eat dinner, dudes. So I'll wait till more stuff sells on. And we just listed. Nah, we'll put them on right now. We'll see if we can get things to sell. The ones that do sell will probably go for 150 coins. But the ones that you accidentally get to sell for 5K is the best feeling in the world. Okay. We'll do some player contracts too. You can do it with manager contracts. You can do it with anything. It works with any card. This works with bronze. If you do manager contracts, 150 start price. Works just as well. You could make 5,000 coins on a bronze pack just by doing this. What I would recommend though is if you're going to fill up a majority of your transfer lists with this during the weekends, maybe use this time on mass bidding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mass bid on Sudamericana players once I fill up my transfer list. Just sent there. All right, I'll take a look at it. Nope. Fake. That has to be fake. No way that could be real. Love it when the Crack Silver 3 kids buy my contracts for 33 times the price because they're either too fat or on Netflix. Dude, we've all done it before. We've all accidentally bid more than we meant to or bought something for the buy now when we didn't mean to. Some people just do it more than others. All right, we'll fill this to 90, so we'll do 17 more of these. So we got to go down to 34. So realistically, if I quick sold these contracts I have, I could make like 60 to 70K, I believe. But I could also make 60 to 70K on getting 10 to 20 people to buy these for 5K on accident. So you see how over time selling these things can make you even more profit than you think. It's just a slow way of making it. So that's why I also don't get rid of a lot of the contracts I have, like the bronze ones. I could quick sell it. I'm trying to quick sell my contracts for 1 million coins for the bronze ones, for the player contracts, but I'm keeping them for now, just in case I ever want to try listing them. I'm probably going to start doing this more. Oh, I just did more than I meant to. Whoops. Oh, well. I don't know when Squad Battles rewards is. I think an hour? I could be wrong, though. You'd have to look on console. Yep. It's the worst. We've all done it. You know how you feel. But when you're on the other end of it, it feels infinitely better. How bad do you feel when you do it yourself and you lose the coins? You're like, oh, man, come on, dude. But when it happens to you and you weren't expecting it, it's like 5K on a contract? Okay. Oh, it's in 5 minutes? Okay. So what I would recommend, think of it like this. Once the packs get open, it's going to take the whole hour for bidding to start happening. So within 45 minutes, you'll start seeing a lot of cards with very open bids where you can start bidding on them. Feel free to do that. If you want to try sniping at first, you could. What's in 4 minutes? The Squad Battle rewards packs. Yeah, scraping. I feel that, bro. That's, I think, how I did it too. All right, guys. Well, we're going to end it right there. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I will put in Discord if we sell any of these for 5K. I don't think we will the first time through. We might the second, but we posted that in, I think, a couple days ago if you scroll up. I don't know if I can see it right now on stream, but thank you guys for chilling. I've been good, Lil F. How are you doing, man? I'll leave you there. Tomorrow. What do we have planned for tomorrow? Let's see. We have 80 plus player picks for the next 2 days, so most likely I will have no new League SBC videos up on the channel. I will probably be focusing on making 80 pluses through bronze upgrades, the silver upgrades, and grinding League SBCs. On the last day, so what would the last day be? Would that be Tuesday? Or Wednesday? Wednesday at 6 p.m. UK content or Tuesday? Either day. Whatever the last day is, I'm probably going to make at least 10 to open all at once on stream for you guys. Without losing coins. So I could make like 50 if I wanted to. And just put it as the title of a video and go all out. But I kind of want to keep my coins right now. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll keep doing the 80 pluses. I'll do some off a stream. We'll keep riding League SBCs. If any new stuff comes out, we'll go over it. But basically, these next couple days, we'll just continue slowly crafting our man, the myth, the legend, Carlos. How many packs you got now? We're at the 600 mark. Yeah, dudes, I will see you tomorrow. It's been your boy, MumboElite. I'm out.